Welcome back to the Illinois Fighting Illini Dynasty. We are here for the season opener here in 2023. The Western Kentucky Hilltoppers out of Conference USA travel to Memorial Stadium to face off against the Fighting Illini. Illinois will now be a 16-point favorite at home in the confines of Memorial Stadium. The last time these two teams met was back in 2017 here at home, and Illinois, of course, won that game. There's a lot of optimism around this program this year. You can tell by the energy and the buzz in the crowd. A lot of key players returning this season and a lot of optimism to go around. Reggie Mathis sends us underway, and we are ready to roll here in Season 3. Western Kentucky will be led by Eli Salmons, their new starting quarterback. And out of the pistol, he's going to hand it off to Noah Whittington to open up the year. And Noah Whittington is going to be tackled by Jerzon Newton. And Salmons quickly rushes his offense back to the line, and he's going to keep it this time on a read option, and he's going to pick up 5 yards. Western Kentucky working quickly now. Is faced with his first third down situation today. Salmons fires over the middle, and it's going to be intercepted by Patrick Coleman. How about that? The new starting middle linebacker for the Illini on just the third play of the season reads the quarterback's eyes and gets an interception over the middle. Coach Steele loves that from his young second-year player. He was one of the top recruits in Deal's first recruiting class back in Season 1, and now he is making plays and setting up his offense with great field position to open up the game. Chase Hayden, we'll see a lot of that from him this year. We saw a lot of it last year. He is up for a 7-yard gain. And now Isaiah Williams, he's going to look to throw, and he's just going to tuck it and run, and he's going to scamper out of bounds after a 14-yard gain. Already seeing a lot of familiar faces for this Illini offense, and Williams is going to pitch it to Chase Hayden on that play, and Chase Hayden is up for his second rushing gain already. He's going to get it again. He cuts upfield, and Chase Hayden is down to the goal line, and he's going to be just short. It looked like Hayden might have gotten in, but they say he's about a foot short. So now Illinois will go into the goal line formation, and who else but Chase Hayden gets the easy walk-in touchdown, and Illinois is off to a hot 7-0 start to open the year. The Patrick Coleman interception sets up Illinois with great field position, and Chase Hayden does the rest. Reggie Mathis, the true freshman kicker, his first PAT attempt on the year is up and good. This crowd is excited, and Illinois is off to a hot start. Now Western Kentucky will try to make up for that interception on the last drive. They hand it off to Whittington, and Whittington is up, and he gets 6 yards on the run. They send a man in motion. Salmons is going to fake the handoff, and he's going to run out of time in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked. Shaman Cooper gets the first sack of the year for this Illini defense. And this is what these guys have made a name for themselves over the past couple years. The strength of the defensive front seven. On 3rd and 11, they do a draw to Whittington, and he is snuffed out. Shaman Cooper making plays early on in this game, and the offense takes over here with great field position again. 2nd down and 8, and they're going to hand it off to Hayden, who gets hit, but he stumbles over and picks up the first down. Chase Hayden already has 5 rushes for 31 yards on just 6 offensive plays. Williams will look to throw now, and the first pass completion of the year goes to DeLayvin Campbell. DeLayvin Campbell, the senior. We expect a big uptick in production for him as he slits into that new role this year. Chase Hayden is going to get it on 2nd and 6, cuts upfield, and that'll go for 5 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 1. Campbell's going to be set in motion, and they hand it off to him on a jet sweep, and that's going to be good enough to get the first down. Nicely done for Illinois, mixing it up a little bit here. 2nd down and 11 now. Western Kentucky shows blitz, and Isaiah Williams is going to dump it off quickly to Hayden, and Hayden is up, and he is down around the 6-yard line as he picks up 9. It's still 3rd and 2. They are going to give it to Hayden, and Hayden trying to get to the goal line again, and he is up. He gets the first down. So now Illinois is in another goal-to-go situation. They spread it out, 5 wide receivers. Isaiah Williams keeps it up the middle. He lunges forward, and he is in. Touchdown, Illinois. The offense is humming. Chase Hayden and company pounding the rock on the ground. And what a start for this team. It's already 14-0 here early in this game. Patrick Coleman on the first play of the next drive almost gets in there. And Whittington will take it for the first down for the Hilltoppers. It appears this is going to be a false start. And now Western Kentucky will move back 5 yards. This crowd is electric. They are very excited for this team this season. And Whittington's going to get it on a screen. He breaks a tackle, and Whittington almost gets all of those yards to gain back, and it's going to be 2nd down and inches now. Salmons is going to look to pitch it, but he keeps it himself. He breaks a tackle. He gets hit, falls on top of a downed Illini, and he still somehow is short. So now it's 3rd down and inches. Play action. Salmons looking to throw. He fires over the middle into heavy traffic and somehow completed that to Dakota Sims. And for the first time today, Western Kentucky is across midfield. Salmons breaks a tackle. He bounces off another man, and Salmons, looking like a pinball, gets up and picks up the first down. We have another flag, and it's another false start on Western Kentucky. How about this crowd here at Memorial Stadium? They are loud. 1st and 15. Salmons is going to keep it this time, and Beeson stumbles over, and Salmons is going to take advantage of that and picks up 6 yards. He looks to keep it again this time, but he's brought down in the backfield, and that's Calvin Hart. Calvin Hart, of course, one of the starting outside linebackers for this team. He's a first-year starter, and he makes a play in the open field there. Quarter coming to a close. It's 3rd down and 9. It's the backup quarterback, Taylor, and he fires over the middle to John Smith. That's Corey Taylor, the backup. And now as the quarter closes, Western Kentucky opts to settle for a field goal attempt here on 4th down and 4. And there's going to be another flag, and it's another false start on Western Kentucky. 3 false starts already. And this time they're going to be set back 5 yards, and they still drill the field goal anyways. Wow. Despite the false start penalty, they still get the field goal, and Western Kentucky is on the board. Now, I'm not sure what the status is of Eli Salmons, but he came out for the last play of that drive. Isaiah Williams and the offense take back over, and Williams gets a 9-yard gain on that play. 2nd down and 1 now. Williams is going to look to throw, and he's going to fire it deep to Kyron Cumbie, who's wide open, and he's going to be tracked down from behind. A 52-yard gain for Kyron Cumbie. That's his first reception of the year. And the speedster, if he just had another step on the defender, he would have been gone. That ball was ever so slightly underthrown, and Kyron Cumbie having to adjust for it. That was the difference between a touchdown versus him being down at the 15. Chase Hayden is going to get the ball, and he's going to be tracked in the backfield. That's a very nice play there by Tyler Sanders. And we jump ahead now. It's 3rd down and 13. The offense facing its first 3rd and long situation. Isaiah Williams calling some hot routes. He's going to look to throw, and he's going to scamper off to his left. He gets around, and Isaiah Williams picks up blocks. He dives for the pylon, and he's just short. How about that? Isaiah Williams making plays on the ground. He scrambled to his left. A nice block there from Cumbie downfield, and he's tackled just short of the goal line. It's 1st down and inches for the 2nd time already in this game. It's going to be a play action and a dump off to Hayden, and he walks in. Illinois is humming right now, and they are 3 for 3 on touchdown drives. so far today. Chase Hayden with his second touchdown. This one, instead of a rushing touchdown, it's a passing touchdown reception. And now we jump ahead. Now it's 21-3. Western Kentucky facing 2nd and 13. Play action for Salmons. He fires over the middle, and Shamon Cooper bats it down. That was right in his hands. He might not have even been ready for that one. And Western Kentucky was lucky that wasn't picked off. 3rd down and 13 now. Salmons runs out of time, and he gets the ball out. It's incomplete. And this pass rush gets to him again. 4th and 13, they punt it away, and Kyron Cumby will look to make some moves in the open field. He picks up some blocks, goes down the sideline, and the offense will open up another drive in great field position. They start from the 45-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Chase Hayden, and Hayden makes a cut over the middle. He's going downfield. He's got one man. He puts down a stiff arm, and he is down. A touchdown-saving tackle there. And now Illinois will work from the 21. It's 2nd down and 10 now. Williams looking to throw, dumps it off for Griffin Moore. Griffin Moore gets his first reception of the year. He is the starting tight end. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 2. They set up the handoff for Hayden, and he runs into a Hilltopper, and he is brought down. 4th down and 2, and Deal is going to go for it. It's going to be a handoff to Hayden, and Hayden gets up the middle, and he picks up the 1st down. Deal always errs on the side of aggressiveness, and that time the gamble pays off. And now Illinois will have 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. Williams looking to throw here. He's going to scroll to his left, and he's going to dive for the pylon again, and he's just out of bounds. Man, Illinois has been just short of the goal line multiple times already. It's a pitch to Chase Hayden, and Chase Hayden walks in. Touchdown, Illinois. It's already the 3rd of the day for Chase Hayden. Illinois getting multiple goal line rep opportunities today. And how about this start for this team? It's now 28-3, and it's 2.5 minutes to go till halftime as Daniel Edwards deflects that one away. Daniel Edwards almost had that one, and Eli Salmons right now is struggling. He's only 2 of 7, and he's lucky that one wasn't picked as well. This time he fires a dart, and he hits Tyler Smith for the 1st down. And that's a positive play that Western Kentucky desperately needed. Salmons facing the heat again is going to fire. And it's the same exact result in the same spot to Tyler Smith. He's going to fire again to that area. And again, it's Tyler Smith. Deja vu for the 3rd time in a row. And just like that, Western Kentucky is inside the 20-yard line. This time, Salmons is going to keep it. And he's going to be met by Darren Robinson. And picks up 8 yards. For the first time today, this defense on its heels. 3rd down and inches, and the blitz almost gets into the backfield, and Whittington gets the 1st down. Very nearly a stop in the backfield there. Western Kentucky working out of the diamond formation. Salmons is going to look to throw, but he's going to be sacked. And now it's 2nd and goal. Salmons is going to keep it this time. There's nobody on that side of the field, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. The read option, this time it got Illinois. And the defense buckles for the first time this game. It's now 28-10 and a minute 40 to go in the 2nd half. Williams looking to throw, fires off to Kyron Cumby, and Kyron Cumby goes up and he gets out just shy of the 40-yard line. I like to see the development of Isaiah Williams in the passing game this year. He's going to look to throw downfield. He's got a man open, and it's underthrown and nearly picked off. Kendrick Simpkins deflects that one away. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Isaiah Williams tends to underthrow balls. That's what we've seen in the past 2 seasons. But it's plays like that from the running back, Chase Hayden, that really mask those issues from Isaiah from time to time, and he picks up the 1st down. The ball's at midfield here. A minute 10 to go. Williams is going to look to throw deep again, and it's looking for Griffin Moore, and it's knocked around and deflected, incomplete. 2nd time in a row, Isaiah Williams cannot connect on a deep ball. Third down and 4 now. The clock is running. They're going to set up a screen for Chase Hayden, and Chase Hayden's going to pick up the blocks. He gets to the outside, and he's breaking tackles, and the ball comes loose, and it's recovered by Western Kentucky. It's going the other way now. The big man is up, and he is brought down near midfield.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
It's a clipping penalty against Western Kentucky, actually, on that return. So Illinois will accept it. And thankfully, that wipes out the gain. But Chase Hayden, for all the good he has done today, he got that one poked out from behind. And that's the first turnover for Illinois of the season. Thankfully, after that penalty, Western Kentucky will start from around the 15. They're going to set up a screen for Whittington, and Whittington can only get up for a 7-yard gain. The clock is running, and Western Kentucky just opts with a lot of field ahead of them just to let the clock run down. They are going to snap it here right before the half, and Whittington looking to throw it out of bounds, and it's going to be intercepted by Beeson. Beeson jumps that route and picks it off, but unfortunately the clock expires on the half. And fortunately for Western Kentucky, Marquez Beeson didn't just set up Illinois with great field position before the half. But how about that? 2 interceptions for the defense. The offense has been outstanding. And Illinois is off to a 28-10 lead in this game. A lot of chaos there right before the end of the half. But nonetheless, just look at the yards. Illinois already over 250 offensive yards in just one half. The defense forces 2 interceptions, one by Patrick Coleman on the first drive and one you guys just saw from Marquez Beeson to end the half. And Illinois should have 1 turnover. It looks like they didn't count the fumble from Chase Hayden. But nonetheless, Illinois has been playing very well, and they get the ball to open up the second half. Chase Hayden gets the ball at 2nd and 5, and he picks up the first down. Hayden is north of 100 yards rushing to open up the second half already. Isaiah Williams looking to throw on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right, and he's going to scamper upfield, and he gets out of bounds. Nicely done by Isaiah Williams. Isaiah Williams himself has had a good day on the ground. He's got 66 yards and a touchdown. 3rd down and 7 now from past midfield. Williams looking to throw, and he's going to fire off to the right, and it's James Frenchie Jr. He gets his first reception of the season. James Frenchie Jr. lower on the depth chart, but he should see an uptick in production as well with the departure of a lot of receivers from last season. They're going to set up a screen here on 3rd down and 10. It's Reggie Love, and Reggie Love is brought down. That goes for 7 yards. And Illinois is going to opt to go for the field goal here, and they're going to test out the leg of their new freshman kicker, Reggie Mathis. There's a strong wind at his back. That ball is up. It's drifting, and it's off the upright and no good. Oh, that's a tough break for Reggie Mathis, his first career field goal. That one looked good for a while, and the wind took it at the last second, and it tailed and hit the upright. 3rd down and 5 now on the ensuing drive. Salmon's running out of time. It's going to be intercepted by Marquez Beeson again. Marquez Beeson with his 2nd interception of the day. Last year, he almost declared for the draft, looking to be picked around the 6th round, and they convinced him to come back. Deal said that he could at least be a 3rd-round pick after this year. And with the way he's playing today, he could be a 1st-round pick. You love to see that from the start players on this team. Isaiah Williams is going to look to throw again here on the ensuing drive, looking for Campbell, and it's off the mark. The one criticism of Isaiah Williams so far today is the inability to connect on those deep balls. 3rd down and 16 now. It's a screen for Patrick Bryant. And Patrick Bryant, another receiver, getting involved with his first catch of the year. And Illinois is going to go for it here on 4th down and 10. Cumbie in motion. It's a play action. They're going to fire it over the middle, and Isaiah's pass was way off on that one. And Isaiah Williams badly off the mark that time, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. 3rd down and 3 now on the ensuing drive. Noah Whittington gets the ball, and he is stuffed. 4th down and 1, and Western Kentucky is going to punt the ball away. 4th down and 1 at midfield, down by 18, and they're punting the ball away. I do not agree with that decision, but Illinois will take it. Kyron Cumby looking to make something out of this punt. He's trying to get around the left side of the field, and he's going to try to stutter step, but he's brought down. He hands it off to Chase Hayden here, and Hayden is going to bounce around some defenders, and he is gone. Chase Hayden to the house, touchdown. A 72-yard rushing touchdown for Hayden, and the explosive plays continue. What a day he has had. That's his 4th touchdown of the game. Unbelievable. Chase Hayden, I know it's just week 1, but with the way he's played today, he could launch himself into Heisman contention with the stat line that he's put up this afternoon. 1st and 10 now for Western Kentucky. Salmons is going to get out of it, and he is up, and he slides down around midfield. So now 2nd and 10 as we jump ahead. 3rd quarter is coming to a close. Salmons look to set up a screen for Whittington, and Whittington's going to be brought down in the open field by Patrick Coleman. Nice play there by Patrick Coleman, who's had a few nice plays already in this game. 3rd down and 11. It's another screen. This time it's Thomas, and Thomas is going to be brought down in the open field. Good job by this defense, and Western Kentucky, now they decide to go for it. It's 4th down and 5. Salmons pump fakes, and he's running out of time in the pocket, and he is sacked. This defensive front 7 flexing its muscles, and they get a huge clutch stop and forced a turnover on downs. It looked like that was Jerzon Newton who got in there. And now with this game pretty much out of reach, Deal is going to sub in the 2nd team offense, so we're going to get to see Deuce Spann come into the game at quarterback. And we jump ahead now on this drive. Illinois 1st and 10 from the Hilltopper 40. They're going to set up a screen, and it's Kenny Rogers who gets the reception. Kenny Rogers, redshirt freshman, who gets his first career reception as an Illini. And so now it's 2nd down and 6. Spann is going to keep it on the read option. He picks up a nice block, and he is up for a 14-yard gain and a 1st down. Deuce Spann, a lot of people believe he is fit enough to start, but with, of course, Isaiah Williams in front of him, he will see his time next year. But he scrolls to his right, and he hits James Frenchie Jr. there. Nice play there from Deuce Spann, and James Frenchie Jr. gets his 2nd reception. And a nice looking drive here by the 2nd stringers. It's now 1st down and goal. It's going to be a pitch to Josh McCray, and Josh McCray gets into the end zone. Nicely done by Deuce Spann and the 2nd string offense. They march down the field, and it's now 42-10. Salmon's now back to work as we jump ahead. That's going to be a missed tackle from Darren Robinson, and Cornelius Taylor is going to finally knock Whittington out of bounds at around midfield. We jump ahead now to 3rd down and 5, and Salmons fires over the middle to hit Herbert Wright, and that's a 1st down. It's now 4 minutes to go in this game, and we'll see if they elect to put the 2nd stringers on the field, and that's Wyatt Anderson. Speaking of 2nd stringers, Wyatt Anderson, another freshman corner for Illinois, he gets an interception. And I'm not sure why Salmons threw that ball. He was blanketed, but how about that? Wyatt Anderson gets his 1st career interception. And now with this game way out of hand, we jump ahead now on the next drive for Western Kentucky. The 2nd string defense is on the field. And that's a nice play there from the Hilltoppers. And it's 3rd down and 3 now. It's a dump off to Whittington, and Whittington is up. And now Western Kentucky will have a goal-to-go situation. It's now 3rd down and goal. Can the 2nd string defense hold up here in the red zone? Salmons fires into the end zone, and it's out of reach. He has struggled today with his 4 interceptions. But Western Kentucky looking to get some sort of positive momentum here to end the game, to take with them on the bus ride home. 4th down and goal. They're going to try to set up a screen, and Salmons is going to be sacked. There's a flag down. It's a holding on Western Kentucky. Illinois will decline it. And how about that? A goal line stand from the second string defense. And Deuce Spann will take a knee, and this one is over. An outstanding day for Illinois. They blow out Western Kentucky here at Memorial Stadium. An outstanding day for Chase Hayden. He's, of course, player of the game. 4 all-purpose touchdowns for him. The offense was humming. The defense made a lot of plays. 4 interceptions for them. The backups had a good day in the garbage time in the fourth quarter, and you can't say enough about this team. Isaiah Williams, 11 of 17, a touchdown for him, 141 yards through the air. Very comparable to what we saw from him last year in the passing game. As far as Western Kentucky, Eli Salmons did not have the greatest of days. He had 4 interceptions, did not get a single touchdown pass against this Illini defense. And they, of course, will play a lot less stout competition moving forward. He also was the leader on the ground for them. Noah Whittington was held in check with only 31 yards on the ground. Contrary to Chase Hayden, 18 carries for 173 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns for him. He was just phenomenal on the ground today. He picked up right where he left off last season, and Chase Hayden already is a star player for this team. Isaiah Williams had a good day as well on the ground. He had 49 yards and a rushing touchdown. Kyron Cumby led the receivers in receptions, and I thought Isaiah did a good job of spreading the ball around today. Chase Hayden also had a receiving touchdown as well. Reggie Love with a couple of receptions. James Frenchie Jr., DeLayvin Campbell, Patrick Bryant, Griffin Moore. A lot of these guys that we will see all throughout this season. As far as Western Kentucky, they really had to rely on Noah Whittington, the running back. He was their leading receiver with 7 for 71. And as far as the defense, what a great day that they had. Moses Okpala, the senior, gets 2 sacks today. Shimon Cooper had a sack. Ryan Mead had one. A lot of great plays today from these guys. Marquez Beeson had 2 interceptions. An outstanding day for him. His draft stock is going to soar through the roof if he keeps playing like this all year. Patrick Coleman had an interception and a few big tackles. And Wyatt Anderson, he's not going to be on the field a lot, but a promising day for him. He got an interception there late in the second half. You just can't say enough about how well this team played in all 3 phases. Illinois, of course, outrushed Western Kentucky. A great day for them. They had 0 turnovers. I'm not sure why the Chase Hayden fumble did not count, but we'll take it for stat purposes. But nonetheless, Illinois wins the turnover battle by a +3 margin, and that's something that they have struggled with in the past under Deal, so we'll look to see if that changes this year. Players of the game, of course, Hayden, Marquez Beeson with his 2 picks on the defense, and Whittington for Western Kentucky on the offense. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. A lot of good stuff there from Illinois. A very big difference from what we saw in the season opener last year in Season 2 when Illinois got blown out by Missouri by a very similar score. But now the competition will get a little bit tougher as they travel on the road to Orlando next week to face UCF. Illinois is going to open as a 7-point favorite on the road against the Knights. UCF has not played their first game of the season yet, so Illinois will be their first opponent. And this will open up the home-on-home with UCF this year, and we'll play them at Memorial Stadium next year. This team, of course, it'll be the first year in the Big 12, so now UCF is a Power 5 program. And before they get into Big 12 play, they will face Illinois at home to open up their year in non-con. And just looking at their roster here, what stood out to me was the depth of their cornerbacks. This is by far the strength of this team. Guys like Devaughn Wilson, Corey Thornton, Devontae Brown, and Jaden Francois. A lot of these guys are veteran players, and they got a lot of good depth, so it'll be hard to throw the ball on UCF. And their quarterback will be Parker Navarro, the junior quarterback out of Arizona. He is a dual-threat quarterback. And, of course, the running back Demarius Good is a preseason Heisman contender. But I think Chase Hayden may have something to say about that. We shall see next week as Illinois travels to the Bounce House to face UCF. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. A lot to love and see, but of course it's just one game, and Illinois will face their first true road test of the year next week against UCF. I'll see you guys then.